Oh yeah, yo guys, Theo here on Common Sense. Push yourself hard. Push yourself hard. That's what you gotta do if you want the results. There's no easy way. There's no, oh well, maybe we do it just a little bit, or maybe we take it a little bit careful. Gotta push hard. My ability to push hard, that's what got me here. It started with those panic attacks. Those chronic panic attacks that hit after years and years of trauma, depression, anxiety, abusing myself with vices like alcohol, weed, porn, hooking up, playing video games, being inside, being up all night, partying, all that bullshit. Those panic attacks were so brutal that I thought I would end it. I was the threat. My experience was the threat against myself. Every day for months. But when you're in that sort of state, it's like a psychedelic trip state. It felt like years. Felt like nothing was getting better. All I had to do was push through. I had to push myself to actually go out, try to go to work, try to go to other social situations, try to sing with my choir, failing many times, having to bail, but I pushed, I went there, and I didn't, no matter how many times I thought about it, just let it pass. You're at home now, you did a thing, you went out, you're back, just push through, you will be able to sleep tonight. Push, keep pushing it. And then I came out on the other side. I gave it a chance, start training, having a better diet. I got a good response so quickly that I just decided to keep pushing. I didn't know all that much about how training worked back then, but I knew. I gotta, to be honest, it's almost a fear of doing too little. So I better do everything I can. When I do push-ups, better not stop until I've done every single one I can. When I do pull-ups, better not stop until I've done every single one that I can. Better do more each freaking time. With a diet, I'm tempted many times, you gotta push. Just stay off it. Just stay off the junk. Just stay off it. And just pushing through with my experience, research and then experience. Just plowing through YouTube videos, reading articles, all this. But not only, no paralysis by analysis, not anymore. Not reading forever, not watching videos forever trying to find the right answer. Watching them as I keep pushing, trying this. Okay, I found this new thing, I'll try this. So I got into the fasting too. My curiosity for wanting to try new things and push it with them. Let's try a 5-day fast immediately, when I've never done even 1 day. Let's try a dry fast. Let's try a 1-week fast. Let's try a dopamine fast without the phone, no nicotine, caffeine. That I'm still addicted to, but just aren't as bad vices. Push, keep pushing it. And that's what I do with clients too. And sometimes it is, I've talked about it in different videos before, when you have such a wake-up, like the one I did, when you just stop listening to all the outside voices that told me, in this case, that you should like to party, smoking weed is fine, porn, everyone does it, yeah, just casually having sex, no problem, video games, that's fun, it's fun, you gotta, blah, 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 blah. All that bullshit. And it's not the voices that tell you can't do it. No, having a YouTube channel, that's too much. Do you think you are? Who the fuck do you think you are? That people would want to listen to you? But after what I've been through, I knew I had found something. I know now. I don't give a shit what everyone tells me. People need this. People need it. And then, still though, you get more confident, more secure the more you develop yourself. But it's like you come to points where you're like, was I wrong? some outside voice says something and you start listening to it a bit. Fasting was one of these for me. I felt it was so great from my experience and from what I read, but then I started hearing these things. Oh, maybe it's not the best always. But I nuance my perspective and say, yeah, but it still is fucking great. I don't care. There are too many. It's in too many people's interest for you to, say that fasting is not good because they want to sell you something. Fasting is hard to sell unless you're a coach that has it as one of their tools they teach, right? But so sometimes too, a person like me that's very outspoken sometimes, I'm very harsh with my words. I don't let you get away. No excuses. Calling you out. You gotta do this. It's your fault if you don't do this. You're choosing this. You're coming up with this excuse. This is a story you're making up just to not have to do the thing. Sometimes people take it as like, it's difficult to be called out. Things you're denying yourself, or that you feel that this isn't that person's place to say it. Or of course, I'm just, from the way I was brought up, autistic brother, took all attention. I was never seen or heard. I had to figure out so much on my own, which means I become very good at it, but I'm of course not God. I got everything right. And then at some point I will call someone out. I might get something wrong, or they're just really offended. And they get mad at me. And then I think sometimes, like, did I go too far? Is it not true? Don't people need to hear the truth? Or if I misspoke, isn't it okay if I came from the right place? And I'm not just plain insulting them, of course. But I gotta come back to, you need to be pushed. It's not the pusher's fault if the push hurt. Because I know this because I push myself. I push myself so very hard, and that's why I am. Why I am where I am. I would not have gotten to this point if I didn't push through. I've gone through some very difficult times during these years too. When I didn't see any light at the end of the tunnel, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Maybe at sometimes that means just taking a little step back, but it's not like stop training. It's not like stop dieting, like stop fasting. But maybe do what you gotta do. It's not the time always to take on all these new things, but keep pushing. Don't let it go. Don't let what you got go. That's why you came here. And I need to hear this, because at those times, I know there's a voice in my head too that says, no, it's so difficult now. It's so tough now. It's understandable. It's understandable. We can skip once. That's okay. That's what I felt like at the start of, it's a new year, I guess. So a little less than a year ago now, at the beginning of 2022. I was in a low state, not motivated, not feeling gratitude, not being able to appreciate what I had. And so many times a voice, especially on leg day, especially with my hip injury, voices like, well, we can skip it today. Doesn't really matter. But keep pushing. Keep pushing. Maybe, okay, if it hurts in the hip, maybe it takes a little bit more chill with the squats today. Do that fucking workout though. Go there. Hit it. You'll feel better afterwards. And at the end of this, you know it's gonna pass. It always has before, even when it doesn't feel like it. You're gonna be so happy that you did it. And now, not only will you be back, if you were here and you felt like this, you will be here now. Keep pushing it. That's my message today. Please leave a comment, please like. All comments and likes help support the channel, so it's very much appreciated. Please subscribe for more content about fitness, fasting, losing weight, building muscle, self-improvement, stoicism, mental health, philosophy, and mindset. You gotta push. Even the people that don't like you for it, gotta push them. They need to hear it. They need to hear it even more. And I want to say, I appreciate all you guys that like my pushing. You that watch me and my clients that know you need this. You need this. Okay guys, peace.